Hello, Joe. How you doing? Everything going all right? Hey, how you doing, Blue? Miss Diane, how you? Hello, Janice. Oh, goodness, that big workbench you were talking about? I bet you're getting excited. Bill, how you feeling? Hello, Mike. How you doing? Well, I hope everybody's had a pretty good weekend. Yeah, that's good. You take care of yourself now, man. About 15 years ago, I got hurt so bad in my chest I couldn't hardly stand up. Went to the doctor and got him on the table and oxygen and all that crap. All of a sudden, it just quit. And come to find out, they thought was a high little hernia or esophagus messed up or something. They gave me some medication for it, but it felt funny for hell, I guess a month. Hello, cruising. I, pay attention to it now. Don't don't ignore it. It can get you in trouble. Cruising, what you been up to? Dormant. Well, we've been getting a shower or two here, but we haven't had any real heavy rain yet. We need a good hard rain. Not like some of these people been getting, but crazy. Normally, the worst storms down this part of the world are in the spring, and it seems like this year, the summertime and fall is when the worst storms are hitting. It's funny, some places can't get any, and some places get too much. And I didn't mean that in a bad way now, so don't take it wrong. Really. That was afternoon? I hadn't even looked at the weather today. Bill, I'll probably be on for 2 hours. That's about normal. Oh, that's fine. You just didn't know. Hello, Lillian. How you doing, darling? Hello, Moon Man. Mr. Mike, the man with the birthday. Like the reason Mike's always wishing somebody happy birthday and hoping to catch him in the birthday suit. We don't even give you a chance to get started, do we, Mike? Okay. Hmm. Where you at, Bill? Are you back down in Houston or? Hello, James. Poor little old fella like me needs all the love I can get, Janet. Okay, you back down in Conroe. Well, I knew that night that you got sick, y'all were supposed to head that way the next morning, and I hadn't talked to you since then. Hello, Josh. Like an ugly puppy, huh? The ugly is cute. That's what me and Rocky got in common. Hello, Ann J. How you doing, girl? You been out there holding stuff for your hubby while he can build his table? Okay. How's it come, man? Be like my second wife. We got along great working on stuff. As long as she was working on one thing and I was working on something else. But we couldn't work on the same thing. Oh, goodness. I had a this phone here for 3 years and I still don't know how to run it. Yeah, he was on a couple lives today. He got like he's feeling pretty good. I messed around and let him talk me into going to a Motorola phone. I hate that thing. Uh-oh. Just don't run out of chocolate, Janice. That Samsung I had was a good phone. The screen just screwed up on it. That's what I'll buy next time again. Excuse me. Kenny might not come in here tonight because I told him I done cut him off the slack I was going to. I think it's phone wise just what you get used to. I need a phone that's about 3/4 bigger than what I've got now. Half size tablet. My fingers are too big for these phones. Mm. I like that phone, Lillian. Yep, good luck. I guess I put them in a pencil sharpener. And that would be a trip if I tried to type with my thumb. Whew. I don't believe that left hand would work that way. Yeah, I beat you to it, cat. Again, you ground the fingernails pretty good before on grinder. And for some reason, I cannot get. I've never had a phone that I could work the voice with. There's something about my voice and they won't recognize it. It'll tell me to say a word and I'll say a word and it'll tell me to say it again and again and again and again till I want to throw that telephone. Hello, fairy dust. How you doing, girl? Mm, I'm doing great. Hope everybody else is too. I think everybody had a pretty good weekend. I haven't heard anybody fussing about it. Oh, hell. Sit on my hands for a while. Oh, goodness. Always something, Mom. I didn't say a word, Diane. I like got in trouble last night on Paula for opening my mouth. Hell, I've been scatterbrained all my life, Janet. And you had to have two of them, didn't you, Ann? Hello, Kenneth. How you doing? Appreciated it. Are you getting close then, huh, Paradise? Uh-oh, here's the man. How you doing, Kenny? Yeah, maybe I can bluff my way through it. I tell you what, we getting this thing going, aren't we? Got Bree posting videos now, and got Paradise posting them. Cat will be the next one posting them. Why not? It don't bother y'all to run your mouth. I mean, to talk in the chat. What's different about it, Jen? You get up on screen. It's pretty neat though, Cat, because you can post a video and can't nobody argue with you. You've been in a few videos though. Hello, Fan Van. How you doing tonight? You got a phone, don't you? That's all you gotta have. I wish I could get a new one about like two phones backwards. That's how you used to use telephone. Nope. Hell, I'll use mine, but I just can't use them anymore. Sandman, I don't remember seeing you in here before. You been on this chat before? There's so many names on this thing, I can't keep up with all of them anyway. They like you tonight, huh, Peridot? Is he? Well, that's good. Well, we're here just about every night, Sandman. Come on back when you feel like it. Well, that's good. You just jump right in this crew. Everybody's pretty easy to get along with on here except Diane, and you just have to take her with a grain of salt. Hmm. Somebody post his channel. I have to go back and look at it. Oh, okay. Aussie too, huh? Sandvan, everybody in here pretty well got the attitude to hold my beer and watch this. But they're all pretty good folks. There you go. No, I like you, Aussies. Hello, she do. Like I said, when I come back from service, if my parents hadn't been the situation it was, I'd have probably been in Australia. I enjoyed it down there. Well, I talk slow enough, you ought to be able to understand me, Diane. buy me meat. What do you want? Mike, as old as I am, I don't remember. Now, I wasn't talking low. I can get low if you want me to. That might be fun. I used to do a British accent a little bit. Just be glad I got high top boots on, Janet. Don't have to go as far. Hello, Moon. How you doing? Kenny, if you're still out there, it ain't gonna do no good to hide. You might as well come on up. There you go. Yeah, but I don't wear knee-high boots. Oh, I'm doing fine. Everything's great down here. They, yeah, gum boots. That's another. First time I heard somebody say that, what in the heck are you talking about? What are they, gum boots or rubbers? They just rubber boots. I was talking to some people from New Zealand, and they were talking about them gum boots. And what are you talking about? Yep. Yeah, they come from a different part of the world. Was that the one you blow up, Cat? Like balloon? And that's as far as I'm going to go with that. Yeah. I'm not going to touch that one either, Lillian. Him, I'm sure, having let a lot of good one-liners go by. Like, and that's what I was thinking too. Talk about shooting blanks. I bet. We'll see somebody trying to explain to somebody what the topics are in here. Hello, Amy. Somebody in here said your flight had to get canceled if you had some bad weather there. Damn, I didn't even know we had any storms going. I might ought to look at the weather. It's been a pretty nice day here. It hadn't been weather. It hadn't been too hot. That's something different anyway. Hello, 91. How you doing? See what this weather looks like. Ooh. Yeah, looks like it's right. I mean, just barely above it. Yeah, and it looks like we're gonna miss it unless some more come in behind it or something. Yeah, that's good. Like we might have a chance of getting into it about 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm just right outside Waco, 91. Oh, I didn't get booted. I just went and looked. Yeah, y'all usually get our weather about a day later. My next son-in-law lives in Nashville, and he was usually about a day behind. Yeah, look like Dallas is catching it right now. Or fixing to. You talking to me, cruising? Who are you talking to? Or Amy? Hello, Crystal. How you doing, girl? You going to bed, cat? Well, just be that way. Don't work too hard tomorrow. Hello, Just Mary. How you doing? I appreciate the note you left on that last video. Well, that's good. Oh, I can't complain. Still walking around and looking at the grass from the top side. As long as I'm doing that, it's all right. It looks like from just right above Waco all the way across the top of the state, it looks pretty rough. Texas weather. We had kayaks and we went on the Brazos River on about a 2 or 3 day trip. And we got down that river and set up camp, put the tents up and everything on the sandbar. And about 2 o'clock in the morning, one of my buddy's wives called him and said, "Y'all better buckle down." And what's the matter? I said, "You got a tornado. Just look like it's sitting right on top of y'all." Well, making a long story short, he came by within a quarter of a mile of us. We had 90-mile-an-hour winds. We were in tents, but we were in the best spot. We were low, in the creek bed or that river bed. But one of the tents, it broke the poles, aluminum poles. The other one, a guy was inside of it, and it was blowing the tent down the sandbar. He was in it. He couldn't get out of it. He couldn't go off in the water. Finally, he pulled a knife out and cut his way out of that tent. Me and that crazy partner of mine were laughing. Wasn't no use worrying about it. Them other two boys was with us were from Mississippi, and they still talk about how crazy them damn Texans are. Hello, Michael Ann. How you doing, girl? Michael Ann, that little old tent got a lot of room in it, doesn't it? Thank you, gal. I think everybody in here pretty well subbed to me, but if you hadn't, I'd appreciate it. Hello, Troy. Yeah, it is morning, isn't it? Well, that's one thing, Michael Ann. I've done a lot of camping in my life, but I don't believe in being uncomfortable.
Howdy, y'all.
Well, howdy, y'all. What are you doing?
Oh, not much.
How's your belly feeling?
They feel pretty good. I'm getting a lot of feedback for some reason.
You always do when you first get on.
I don't know why. But anyway, huh?
It got loud all of a sudden.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
No problem.
Hey, 91 Adventures, Diane, Amy, Destination Delight, Mike Wynn, Troy S., Cruising Scene, Thin Blue Lane RV Life, Sam Van, everybody said hello, NJ, Janice from Oz, everybody in the chat that said hello to me, hello back to you all.
Well, can I get even tonight?
You should be able to now. I'm good. I've been laughing, so.
Yeah.
And it's not been that bad.
Well, that's good. I cut you some slack now, but that's about over with.
Oh.
Paybacks are fixing
Hey, Fairy Dust. Hey, Justmere.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm on the healing mend for sure now.
Well, that's good.
I you know, I had my very first solid meal Saturday, and then yesterday I had a couple apples and some salad with some uh, with some I tell you vinaigrette dressing. The red vinaigrette dressing. So, but
Hello, Crystal.
Ah, I
What
figured I'd come up and play the referee between you two.
I've, I've been cutting. Oh my Lord,
Say trouble.
me trouble. You've been
Yeah.
able to get fit you pretty damn good here lately.
We're
You
not
know,
trouble.
you got up this morning, didn't you?
Well, yeah,
Well, you ain't gonna get out of bed without being in trouble, knowing you.
they can't stack trouble this high.
Yeah, but you're laying down.
No, I'm not. I'm sitting up.
Oh Lord. And I'm glad you're doing good, Kenny.
yeah, I actually went to church last night. Had a good church service.
Well, that's good.
I was going to go yesterday morning, but it started thundering, lightning, and the whole 9 yards, so to speak, here. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll have to wait until see if I can go to the service tonight. So, because we have Sunday morning at 11 o'clock, then we have Sunday night service at 6, and then so I went to Sunday night service tonight at 6. So, and
Yeah, you're on the way now.
yeah, well, they was pretty happy to see me at church, and they were actually kind of wondering how come I didn't let a bunch of them know at church what procedure I had. I didn't let a few. Of course, most of my church members are family, anyways.
Well, you're not talking in a high squeaky voice, so I guess they didn't make no mistake.
Mm. But
Not yet, at least.
Yeah, he may wish they did time he gets off that cruise.
You didn't hear what we're going to do to him on the cruise?
No,
We're going to get somebody to play sound effects.
Wait. Can you say this on this channel now without getting me kicked off?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna have somebody play sound effects of
People having a good time.
people having a good time, like headboards banging, type things. We're gonna put it in his bedroom and we're gonna crank it up at night, so when people go by the room or are in the room next to him, they think that he's in there having a good time.
Hell, it don't never hurt to advertise, Kenny.
but
Kenny, that was quite a deep breath there. Are you all right?
yeah, I'm fine. I'm good. Just trying to get comfortable. That's all.
Are you sure? Because you kind of went.
Shut up, Kenny.
I'm good.
I told him I was going to give him hell when he come back. For all he gave me when my ribs were broke.
Oh.
He thought that. Kenny, don't do that.
Don't make him choke.
Yes, I like what Janice said. And don't forget to hang that tie on the doorknob, Kenny. Keep them guessing. And Amy with an upside down pineapple on the door as well. Kenny will get that knock.
You all right, Kenny?
Yeah, fine.
That wasn't too bad. It didn't get on the back of your glasses.
No, and I didn't spew it out everywhere.
Well, you in here the other night, Crystal, when I caught him and made him spit coffee out his damn nose, and
No.
I caught him with a mouthful of coffee and popped something off. He was spitting coffee, and coffee was running out of his nose. He even spit it up on the backside of his glasses. Now, half the time he'll cut it off where you can't even see you drinking.
What you looking for, Kenny?
Huh? Just try to get my shoe off.
Oh, I thought the rose done fell on the floor.
No, I was just trying to get my shoe off trying to get them your shoes off, actually.
Keep your drawers on, dude. Ron doesn't need to get kicked off YouTube.
Hey, believe me, if I was actually gonna strip, I'd know to turn the camera off.
You're trying to get a practice for that window view of the head start, huh?
Diane, if we didn't pick on him, he'd think something was wrong with us.
Oh, Kenny knows I'm gonna pick on him. Hell, I ain't gonna. I cut him more slack last 2 days than he needed. He didn't even want to look at me when he come up on that screen here yesterday or day before yesterday. It was
Well, I
like
was actually sleeping last night, so I watched the replay earlier today or yesterday. Yeah, earlier yesterday.
hello, KT.
Hey, KT.
Yeah,
So what you been up to, Ron?
about 6 foot. Just being a smart ass is normal.
I can see.
Lord, that,
Hard ass and a
yeah. Ain't no reason to change now. Do set
Right.
my way now.
yep.
Oh, yeah. You going to bed, Anjay?
Good night, Andre.
Yeah, you better go get some sleep where you can let them puppies out. You were talking bad about them puppies a while ago.
I need to go catch up on some of them videos that she's been putting out on that new channel she made. That one that she made called Fun Life of Pugs or something like that.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Lord. I think that's the only reason anybody comes in here, because I'm a smart ass and they don't never know what the hell I'm going to say. Well, hell, I don't know what the hell I'm going to say most of the time.
That's what comes out of your mouth.
Yeah. Oh, Lord. You got a sombrero for your puppy.
And for the cats. I'm sure they love that.
Yeah, that ought to be interesting.
Where the heck's Amy been to get a sombrero? She go to Mexico?
For a dog?
Taking some slide trips you haven't told us about, Amy?
Mm-hmm. What
Yeah,
you been doing?
Thought we're friends there, Amy.
I can see me trying to put a hat on Rocky. Oh, Lord, he'd have it ate up before I could get put on.
Got them at Target, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Crazy dog. He's got this deal now that he wants to lay his face on top of my face, on his cheek, put his cheek up against my cheek, or either put his nose right there against my nose. You'll wake up and them two big old bug eyes looking at you, you know. Like, damn.
But Dad,
I'm glad you don't get that close, Callie.
Do what?
So I'm glad Callie doesn't do that.
I like freaked out the first time Rocky did it. That is a hell of a face to wake up to. Talk about coyote ugly now.
Oh, that's cute, Amy.
How's your weather there, Ron?
That's good right here. That storm's going by just right on top of us. Just look like gonna miss us about 20 miles.
We've had rain all day today,
Yep.
off and on.
He don't seem to be bothering him any. I guess he got whatever it was out of it. Yeah, if y'all want to, that's fine. That dog is like, the look on his face is like, what in the hell is that woman doing to me now?
Right?
Oh,
I seen it earlier.
Lord help. That's sort of like a little kid and somebody puts a suit on them.
So we just found out that we're going to have an 80s night on the ship. We need to give Kenny some ideas on his attire. Kenny, when were you born?
1994.
Yeah, so he's a 90s brat. He doesn't know what 80s look like.
I thought I would vaguely remember what I wore in the 80s.
Well, now, what is this night supposed to be? 80s night.
80s night.
Mercy. I ain't going there.
Isn't that like the big hair era?
I've had the same hairstyle since I was in my 20s.
The
Yep.
big hair where your pants were rolled up or pinned.
Yeah. Let's see, 80s. Well, wasn't that when the hot pants and the boots and all that was going? First part of the 80s.
That's before the 80s.
When did the MC Hammer pants come out?
Probably along then. It was like, what? When were leg warmers? Not the 80s?
I tell you what, I remember in the 80s one thing about fashion. A little old gal showed up one day and had a pair of porthole jeans on. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-mm.
The whole back pocket looked like a porthole the way it was stitched, and it was clear plastic. So the cheeks of her butt were showing on both sides. Porthole jeans.
91 Adventure says leg warmers were the 80s.
Have a good one, Just Mirror. I see where she's leaving.
Okay, you be good, girl. Good luck.
I was thinking about going to Party City and just buying a costume.
You know, well, so the Halloween and the fall stuff is already in the dollar store. I was there on Friday.
Oh, I know.
I know all I wore in the 80s, because I was working as a nanny, was either my jeans or wearing track pants. So get down on the floor with play with kids.
I was little, so.
Well, I wasn't.
I'm just a young whippersnapper. I can't help it.
Maybe says I need to figure out a Halloween costume. We should do a group costume. Well, we could get print off masks of the Golden Girls and then dress like each one of them.
That would be hilarious.
Well, you were still in what the hell they call it? The Catholic Church. Didn't you go to school in the Catholic Church? I mean, in a Catholic school.
Who?
Janet.
We could all go as this.
Lord.
What am I eating, Lorraine? Nuts. It's called a sports mix.
Oh,
Boy, I could tear them up right here. If I could jump to this.
I'm eating nuts. Cashews, peanuts, pistachios.
Oh, Lord, I
Sunflower
love
seeds.
those things. I love those things.
You might not like them now.
I've actually had that salad I had. That salad I had yesterday about 2:00. It actually had some nuts in it, so it didn't bother me.
Well, that's good. That's good.
It had berries. It had strawberries, white blueberries, chicken, lettuce, nut. I think it was almonds or some kind. It may have been what you call sunflower seeds. But it had some kind of seeds in it. But yeah, and cheese, and it had all that stuff that I couldn't eat before, but now I can. Yeah. He basically told me, he said right after the surgery, that next day, he said I can go back to eating what, you know.
Remember what we talked about earlier, right?
Yeah, about eating certain foods.
And about what you haven't done yet.
Yeah.
You might pay for it coming out the other end. If it's not bothering you yet, it probably will.
Yeah.
I ain't wearing no halter top on the thing. Can you imagine? My rolls say jiggle jiggle.
Well, you ought to have been in here other night. Jolly and KT and Diane, all of them in here were talking about throwing their bras away, that they didn't wear a bra anymore.
I'm with them. Girls have it rough. When it's 95 to 100 and something, and it's sweaty, we can't take off layers in public.
Why?
Because if we did, our boobs would hit our knees. It gives you a whole new meaning of swamp, you know what.
I don't know, these LARP weekends, some of them wander around with not much more than a sports bra and shorts on. And they're my size are big, some of them are bigger. It's like, I really don't need to see all that.
Right?
Oh.
And then every time you turn around, you'll say, "Oh, I guess she must be cold. Her high beams are on."
Oh,
That's just
Lord.
natural.
The thoughts that's going through my mind.
Kenny.
There again he goes.
I don't know, the sports bras I have, Diane, just give me uniboob.
They make you feel like a minion.
It's like one boob.
You all right, Kenny?
Oh, y'all cracking me up.
It's the only dry bra I had with me. Everything else was soaked to the skin.
Oh, yeah.
Stand out in the rain for an hour and a half. When I release the videos, you'll see what I mean. It just comes down.
Oh Lord, the rain said their neck boobs, which is wrong. I ain't going there.
But I will say I did lose another 4 pounds, like I was saying the other day. I'm down to 134.
Hush.
134 pounds.
I keep eating all these nuts, I'll be gaining it.
I want to say I'm proud of you. I stepped on the scale. I was down 6 pounds, but then came home and they had a birthday party for the girlfriend, and there's cupcakes sitting on the counter. Dang things made me eat them.
Yeah, my regular doctor, he was actually surprised that my liver enzymes didn't go up, because he said usually when your gallbladder's out of whack, usually your liver enzyme is going to go out of whack. But my liver enzymes is good.
I'm not
Yeah, I
going.
will say I did have a running temperature that day of like 99.9.
Yeah.
And I did have, my blood pressure was a little bit up, but he said it was probably due to because I still had that infected gallbladder in me.
True.
So he said once we get that out of the way, you should be back down to north.
I used to tell my my aunt, when I get older, I used to say, I was like Olivia's age, if not younger. I was just in like junior high. I said, when I get older, I'm going to get my eyes lifted so they don't wrinkle and sag. I'm going to get them lifted. I said, and then I'm going to get my boobs redone. She goes, your boobs redone? I said, yep. I'm going to make them bigger, more perkier, so they just sit right here. Well, I'm older. They don't sit right here. My eyes are Chinese looking, no offense. But I said, I'm not going to try to run, and every time I run, get spoom, 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 spoom.
Oh my goodness.
There was a young girl at the weekend, and she tried to tell us she was an H cup. I'm looking at myself going, yeah, she's not much bigger than a double D. In her dreams, she's an H cup.
I'd be like, here's my H cup. Okay, true story. My little sister played baseball when she was younger. Like Little League, okay? For every boy that was on the team, the coach addressed the whole team with this. They're like, if you're going to play, you need to have a cup to play. So she came home at afternoon, and she come in the house and she was crying, and my dad's like, what's the matter, honey? And my dad, she goes, Daddy, I need to borrow one of your coffee cups or I can't play baseball. The coach said I have to have a cup. My dad was like, he wasn't meaning you.
It was, when I was a kid, it was simpler because the girls didn't play sports and the guys did. And now it's not that way. I believe more girls play sports than the guys do.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm going to head to bed.
All right, Crystal. Appreciate you coming up, girl.
But I'm going to go in the bedroom and listen to you. Headphones, Listen, I can watch. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
Night.
And you two behave now.
No.
We'll try to.
Don't be letting Kenny rip open a stitch over there.
We're going to get him a couple more times before the night's over.
Good night, guys. Good night, Kenny.
Good night. Trying to work on setting up my thumbnail for my live tonight.
Did you ever get that air fryer put together?
I haven't used it yet, but I did open it, as you all saw in the video.
Yeah, that thing was giving you a fit when you were trying to open it.
Yeah, oh boy, yeah. Yeah, I'd never had such a hard time in my life with that.
Well, I want you to go ahead and get to using it and see if you like it before I buy one.
Well, we're gonna probably within the next couple of days here, we're gonna be using it. So I have to remind my dad to make sure that he unplugs it before we leave the house or after he gets done. After he gets done with it. I've got instructions on how to use it over here. We've never used one before, so
Hey, Ray.
it's a new learning experience.
Well, that's neat. Have you got one, Michael Ann?
No, I don't. I'd like to get one.
There you go.
I know it comes with a book over here. I've got a book over here. It's got over 100 recipes in it.
I don't know. I may have to buy one. Just try it. I do like I did that. What was it? Instant Pot. I bought
Instant
one,
Pot.
and I didn't like it. And I gave it to that friend of mine's wife. I used it a couple times, and I'd rather use Crock-Pot on that.
Yeah, I know, Sharon. The thing of it is that I've had to go, but I do not understand why the comments keep getting turned off on that one video, because I've had to go in twice now and return them on that one video, and I don't know why. I'm talking to them on Ron, Dad. Go back to sleep. No, I wasn't even talking to you, Dad. You woke yourself up.
Well, I never have used convection oven, so I'm way behind the curve.
Yeah.
But that don't work, huh, Rat Pack? Well, I wonder why in the hell they call that air fryer then. Kenny, you might go in and check and see if how you got the kids stuff. Make sure it got checked in the right place on it.
Well, my whole channel is set for 18 and up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is maybe that one got clicked in the wrong place or something, and that's why it's comments getting turned off. You know how YouTube is. Hell, they liable to change everything.
You're thinking the same thing.
Okay. Yeah, no oil. Yeah, I understand that. No oil. So you just fry it like you just. But don't you still have to put some type of flavoring on your food to give it some flavor? Or what?
You probably still fixing it.
Huh?
Probably still season it and stuff. Like Troy's saying how to make chicken strips.
Yeah. Imagine to cook them and milk eggs, wash and then roll and then crisp them. Okay.
You could add seasoning, salt, and pepper, and all that along in there.
But the air fryers won't crisp the batter. No sabi. I think that'd be a mess if it wouldn't crisp it after you battered it. Well, that's a gooey mess on the outside then. Oh, okay. Well, I thought this air fryer might replace a couple of them, but I'm not too sure about it the way they're talking. I had somebody tell me the other day, said, so the way you like to cook, said you need to go find you one of them George Foreman grills, then one of them electric ones, and use it. Said that'll do everything you want to do. I hadn't seen one of them things in a long time.
I have a little one, but can't do more than a chicken breast on it. Not enough room for two. It's a pain in the butt.
I'll be back in just a minute, Kenny.
All right. How's your day been, Mike Wayne?
Well, it's been long.
Been long, huh?
Well, I was at LARP this weekend, and I
So
get up to like 9:30, but then ate breakfast and followed them out to do one of the mods, and it was kind of spitting out a bit, and then it just started to pour.
Yeah. So you're gonna have a lot of LARP videos coming out then.
Yep. Unfortunately, there's a bunch that are quite similar because their thing this weekend, they had this great big long field, and they had two ropes down a pathway, probably about maybe 15 feet apart. It was supposed to be a bridge. Then the townspeople were trying to take back the bridge from the orcs, and it was just like a lot of it was them battling on the bridge. But there's some other video in there too. But today was a lot in the rain.
Yeah, I was wondering, is V going live in the morning or
No, she's not.
Okay.
No. I think she's just gonna do Thursday evening this week again.
Oh, okay.
Said it was a long weekend.
Oh, okay. I understand.
She sent me a message.
I just seen a thumbnail, and that was all. That was all I had seen was the thumbnail for Thursday.
I think she messaged me about 11:45.
Yeah. Welcome back, Ron.
Yeah, awesome. Well, did y'all get it all worked out? The more I hear about them air fryers, the less I think I want one.
Yeah. I'm sure, like I said, I'm really wanting to make a life change, especially since I've been working on losing weight, and my doctor tells me I'm heading in the right direction. I told him, I said, well, me being on that restricted diet seems to help. And
Yeah, I use the hell out of a slow cooker. I, and then I keep that slow cooker going nearly all the time because I'll make put chicken in there and let that cook, and then dump a bunch of rice in there, and that's what I feed Rocky half the time.
The thumbnail is up, folks. So if you want to go and turn on the notification bell, so you know when I go live tonight, you will.
When you going live?
Tonight at 10.
Oh, you talking about, yeah, okay.
At 10, so I just put the thumbnail up, so.
Yeah, I like that slow cooker.
It says no matter Rat Pack says all air fryers are not created equal, Ken. You need to stop and turn the food in it more so than the type we have with rats.
Ooh, I like the pot roast out of them. Yep, I picked another one up today somewhere.
Dan Blue Lane is wanting a link, Ron, to come up.
I tried the Instant Pot and I just wasn't really impressed with it.
I have one, but I don't even think I've used it a dozen times since I got it.
Well, Daryl's wife, she loves that thing. She uses it all the time.
Hey,
Hello, Bill.
how you doing, Ron? Ken, how you feeling?
Feel pretty good. Like I said earlier, I was able to go to church last night.
You able to what? Let me turn up my volume. Go ahead.
I was able to go to church last night.
That's excellent.
And I actually got out yesterday and Saturday, so I've been out for the last 2 days actually.
Oh, good. The doctor told you need to get out.
Yeah, he told me. He said, "I want you. I want you active as much as possible." He said, "I don't want you laying around. I don't want you sitting around. I don't want you." He said, "I want you out." And because he said, the more active I am, the better off I will be with the pain as far as it subsiding and things like that. So,
Well, there you go. How you doing, Michael Ann?
I'm good. How are you, Bill?
Doing good. I've been creating welcome messages. I told Kenneth that I was going to do that. I've been spending the last 2 days. I've been working on welcome messages for people that are regulars. So I've created a bunch of them. I'm not done yet. I've got a long way to go. Whenever someone comes in the chat live, you know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
I used to have these weird ones where they were long and drawn out, but that would take forever to welcome everybody that way. So these are just little 1 second, 2 second clips that I made special for y'all's.
Well, I noticed that there's some of these places, some of these I look at now, they got the intro is way the hell too long.
Yeah, I don't have an intro. I just made these little things that pop up on the screen that say welcome, like Ron Darrow, welcome. It's got a picture of your website, and then it says welcome, and that's it. It takes about 1.5 seconds to draw, and then it's done.
Yeah, I think that's what it needs to be. Because I know if I hit one, I've seen some of these that run a minute and a half.
Yeah, no.
And you get tired of you say that once, that's fine. But you said every day, well, that gets old.
I agree. That's why I quit doing them. Hello, Nomadic Rat Pack. How you doing? KT Spirit. Diane, what's up? Diane was getting a little frisky in here earlier. Janice. Yeah, she had to behave now that Kenneth's here.
I just got a notification saying that you're going to go live on your Thimble Lane Productions channel.
I set it for 2 hours after Ron Darrell's show started. That way I didn't step on him.
Oh,
I know he says he doesn't care, but that I care. That's good, no matter Rat Pat.
This chat's weird, Bill. One night it might shut down at hour and a half. Most of the time it runs 2:15, something like that.
Hey man, you do you. You do you.
And,
Nancy's not here, so I'm helping myself to something to drink.
there you go. Rat Pack, I tell you what, that gravy on a good roast out of one of them crock pots is hard to beat. Whew. That make you slap your brain, won't it, Kenny?
make your tongue slap your brain. Boy, I know that food I had on Saturday would make your tongue slap your brain.
Make your tongue slap your brain.
Yeah, I had some good old cube steak and gravy, mashed potatoes and gravy, and some good old green beans.
Oh my. Yeah, traveling, we don't use the countdown clock anymore.
That's why I made an intro video because I couldn't stand the countdown clock.
Well, I tell you what, gravy is something I can screw up worse than you can believe. Right? One time it'll be decent, the next time it'll be Jello.
Hey, I cooked tonight for the first time in years. I made hot dogs on the stove. Nancy's not here. I usually have soup or sandwiches or salad. But I saw the hot dogs in there and I said, I've seen her do it. I'm going to do it. I made me some hot dogs.
Good for you.
I know y'all are laughing because hot dog is something you should be able to cook when you're 12. But
I tried something the other day that I didn't know how it worked. And what the hell, what do you call them little old deals that are noodles?
Ramen noodles?
Ramen, yeah.
Oh, those are good.
I had ate some of them and they were all right. And I got to reading somebody's webpage and they were talking about putting spaghetti sauce and some other stuff in that thing and a little bit of meat. By damn, that made a pretty good meal now. And just
Nancy
eat,
Nancy likes to drop peas and stuff, carrots and stuff in there. I don't like that. And hot sauce. I don't like that either. I like it just the way it is.
Well, I goose mine up. There'd be hot sauce and pecani sauce and everything else in it.
Foreman can't have that anymore, can you, Kenneth?
I haven't tried hot sauce yet.
Yeah, I wouldn't test it just yet, my friend.
I'm probably going to try some later on today when I go to. Like I said, I'm probably going to make a special trip to Taco Bell to try a new burrito that they got. I saw where Our Home Our Life did a taste test on it. It's a new burrito that they come out with, and it looks pretty good.
Wow, you're going to eat Taco Bell after a gallbladder surgery?
I'm going to try it and see what happens.
You know, Rat Pack, I used to not care too much for garlic. Now I use the heck out of it cooking. I had a deal happen here about 10 years ago that I lost my damn smell and taste. And before that, I didn't eat real spicy foods. And now I eat real spicy foods. I guess where I can just taste it. You know, if you can't smell it, it sure changes the way it tastes.
Well, like I've always been told, your smell and your taste work together. And if you can't really smell what you're eating, you're not going to taste it either.
Well, it don't taste the same. You know.
Yeah.
But Yeah, and I like that. I like that rat pack where you leave that stuff in that crock pot for every day that it goes, it gets better.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know the shame of that is Nancy doesn't really eat leftovers. She doesn't know what she's missing. Everything, spaghetti, everything tastes better the second day.
Yes.
Amen to that, Bill.
Yes.
I love leftovers.
Hello, Sunfish for Fish. How you doing?
Hey, Sunfish.
Wow, cornstarch is better, Troy. No, and no lumps. I haven't tried that.
Well, I tell you what, it's hard to cook for one person. You cook a meal, they're normally going to have leftovers. You're going to throw a hell of a lot of food away if you don't eat
True that.
it.
I've always been one that never liked to waste food. Yeah, if I don't want the leftovers, I'd rather give it to somebody that may not even have any food. Give it. Give it to somebody that can put it to good use.
Well, leftovers are funny. A lot of them are better the second day than they are the first day.
Most definitely.
And
So, what'd you have for dinner tonight, Michael?
I
always say her name.
I had a bunch of snacks since I got home. I didn't have dinner.
Yeah,
Hey, Daniel.
hello, Daniel.
don't keep a lot of snacks. I'll get. I'll eat them all. That's the problem. I just try not to keep them in the house. I did just find this.
They,
While I was looking for some Benadryl, I found this. Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, I used to eat this out of the can.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it now, but I used to.
My sister-in-law used to buy like the Teddy Grahams, and then buy like jars of things of their icing, and instead of buying the kids the Dunkaroo things, they just give them a bunch of Teddy Grahams and a little dish of the frosting, so they could make their own Dunkaroos. It was cheaper that way.
Yeah, we've got to learn to live cheap now. We've burned through our emergency fund. The 3 years we've been on the road, so it's time to, so I can rebuild it. Working in the garage there, or the closet, as my Blue Crew calls it. I'm gonna have to learn to eat some Ritz crackers. Ooh, lasagna is great. The second day, traveling with special abilities. You're right.
It is.
I've been trying for the last 2 months, I guess. It's not the healthiest thing in the world, but I've been trying a lot of this prepared meat, or meals that you could use. It's in a can that'll stay for 20 years,
Oh, you talking about survival
good.
food?
Huh?
You talking about survival food?
Well, I hate
Well,
to use survival, but and I want enough. I keep enough food to where I can run 60 days without having to worry about it.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have that Patriot Supply food. We keep that, but we haven't ever broken into it. It's for emergencies.
Well, I rotate mine.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Oh boy, it's been
You
a long day. I'm going to call it a night.
I didn't mean to run you
Yeah,
off.
Michael.
I've been up since 9 o'clock. I've been camping and stuff. I'm done. I'll listen to you guys for a while.
I'm go ahead, Michael Ann. I'm sorry.
Oh, good night.
Oh,
No, Michael.
Sorry, Ron. I didn't mean to run her off.
Hey, T.
be good, T. Good night, Michael Ann. No, but I've been trying a bunch of different canned stuff that just I'll make a meal, like corned beef hash or there's a lot of the. I found some real good little bitty small ham that you can throw up and you can make several meals off of it. And then I got started here 6 months ago, and I need to go ahead and check some of it. But I got to making those ship's biscuits, and they claim they'll keep 100 years without refrigeration.
Wow.
And then I started making that pemmican. I like that pemmican.
What is it?
Yeah,
Demica?
yeah. What it is what the Indians used to have. That's the way they carried stuff. And what it is ground. I make a lot of jerky, but it's
Oh,
powdered jerky and berries and nuts and that kind of stuff in it. And then you lay it out and put beef tallow over it. And when it hardens up, it just makes bars just like a energy bar.
uh-oh. We're losing Kenneth. You just dozed. You just dozed, dude.
They, but they're good. I tried them, and one little old bar about that wide and about that long kept me full for a solid day.
Wow.
I ate about half of it, and
Nomadic Rat Pack says ancient superfood, Ron.
yeah, it really is. And it's easy to keep. It keeps pretty good without refrigeration too. So
Oh, look at Janice's experience with it. Tried making, yeah,
what the hell is that?
that's what you just said, bechamel or whatever it is. Bechamel. I never heard of it.
Pemmican is what I said.
Hey, Nomadic, you're right. He should be sleeping. I agree. If I was him, I would take me some codeine, hydrocodone, or some Benadryl or something and go to sleep.
I'm actually pretty good as far as pain level goes.
That's kind of hard.
I've been laughing and all that stuff, and it's not been hurting me here lately.
Nancy was the biggest baby after that surgery. Her mom was here. I was here. She was in there and just couldn't even talk. She does this thing when she's sick. She talks like this, like she can't talk. I said, "Do they operate on your throat? Because I can't hear a word you're saying. Speak up."
But Kitty was feeling pretty bad that next day now.
Now I will say, yeah, the second day got me. Second day, pretty well. I was in so much pain that I was literally in tears. So I was actually kind of glad that Dad went and got my medicine that second day, so I could take me some.
Who got you the? I missed that part. I was working in my studio. Who got you the fryer?
Meg's Fun Time.
And what have you made in it so far, or have you?
I haven't made anything in it yet.
Okay. All right. You got to get some wings in there, man. Especially when we come to visit.
This is actually our very first experience because we've never messed with an air fryer before, and we don't really know how it really works. But
You like Bill?
What's that?
That air fryer.
I don't know. We don't have one, but I've heard
Oh, okay.
good things. Nomadic's talking about some melatonin. That stuff never does anything to me. You know what knocks me out? Tylenol PM, just one. If I do two, I start getting restless leg syndrome. But NyQuil knocks me right out. Read your instructions, Kenny, Tana says.
I will.
You know, that's something. I don't have trouble going to sleep. I just have trouble staying asleep. I can lay down and be asleep in a minute, but then I may wake up 30 minutes and then I can't go back to sleep.
Well, I can't sleep very well when Nancy's gone, but she snores a little bit. So when I do get to sleep, I'm out cold. And I woke up today at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Of course, I went to bed at 5 a.m. I have to stay up late because I got to do my recordings at night because that's when the campgrounds are quiet. Oh, I'll pay you to bake lasagna for me too, Diane.
The bad part about that stuff with me, Rat Pack, it just gears me up. Just it'll have me wired up to where I can't go to sleep.
I just tried Benadryl tonight for the first time because whenever I lay down, every single night, when I lay down, my sinuses drain into my throat. So I got to clear my throat. And then when I clear my throat, my sinuses drain. And then I got to clear my throat. And then my sinuses drain. So I know that's kind of gross, but that's what I go through when I try to sleep at night. Kenny's not having any trouble sleeping. Look at him. Yeah, we lost you right there. We lost you, buddy.
I'll tell you what helped me on that, Bill. You ever use a neti pot?
Yes. Yeah, I actually have one.
And I'll tell you what, that sure helped me sleeping at night because I was doing the same thing you're doing. Waking up coughing, it just be in your throat, having to clear your throat, to get it out of your throat. And that neti pot, I can use it about the second time I used it, then it settled down and quit doing it. You might try it.
I will. If the Benadryl tonight's an experiment, I tried it for the first time. If it doesn't work, then I'll try that next. But other than that, I still have to see a pulmonologist and an ear, nose, and throat doctor to find out why my chest is hurting all the time. My heart's fine. My blood pressure's 120/80. My heart. They said that I actually have a transplantable heart for a man of 58 years of age. That they want my heart for transplant. That's saying good things about my heart. So it's not my heart. So whatever's wrong in my chest has nothing to do with my heart. I hope it's not stress because we're running out of money. That would be foolish if it's just like a lot.
Do you have any dill pickles in the house, Bill?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I keep a bottle all the time.
Did you ever try that pickle juice on the chest?
On a what?
Take you a shot of that pickle juice on dill pickles.
Yeah.
And if it's anything from indigestion, it'll tell your stomach I got too much acid in here, and so we quit making it.
Oh.
But a lot of the time you get indigestion, that you can take a shot of that pickle juice, and it'll knock it. It'll knock it restless leg syndrome sometime too.
Wow. I just finished a bottle of pickles and threw away the jar with the pickle juice in it. Maybe I'll get it back out of the trash.
Yeah. I tell you what, you would not believe. When I was on the road driving, I always had indigestion, eating them greasy spoons. And I got to listen to a doctor one night, and he was talking about people that had indigestion all the time, and said normally when you get indigestion, you take an antacid and it knocks it for a few minutes, and then it'll start coming back real slow. And said what happened? You got acid in your stomach. You get too much acid in your stomach, you take an antacid, and it kills all the acid in your stomach. Then 30 minutes later, your body says, "Hey, we ain't got no acid to digest this food," and then it starts pumping it again. And he was talking about, said you can tell if you've got that kind of problem. So just take you a half a tablespoon of vinegar and take it with the pickle juice. It's just a mild form of that. I started doing that, and it was amazing how well it worked.
Yeah, I don't have indigestion. If I do, I take Tums and knock it out, but I don't really get that unless.
I was getting chest pains like you have, though, Bill. It didn't feel like indigestion.
This feels like I've been running in the ice cold. If you ever go outside when you can see your breath and you're running or exercising and your lungs hurt because it's cold. I have been in cold weather. I was up in Colorado. Closest I've been to cold was when we went up in the mountains in the snow. But I don't know, a combination of being allergic to marijuana leaves in Colorado and being I guess I had some high altitude sickness, and also I was exercising in those conditions. The doctor said it could be a combination of all those things. But I've been back in Texas and Oklahoma for the last 6 weeks. This should be over with. I should be done with this.
Yeah, I know it helped me. It ain't gonna hurt you anyway to try it.
Yeah, no, I love dill pickles and dill pickle juice. I don't know I don't know if I've ever tried just drinking it straight, but maybe a shot of it or something.
Yeah, what the doctor said that when if you take that dill pickle juice or vinegar, said when it hits your stomach, it tells your stomach that, hey, I got all kind of acid in here. I don't need to make any more, and so it shuts it down. And
I can see the science of that. Yep.
and it really worked for me.
Janice says I can't take vinegar; it brings on an asthma attack on me. And that's what the doctor's trying to say now. That's why he's sending me to a pulmonologist. That that's right, nomadic rap hat. But they're saying that I had asthma when I was 8 years old, and that it may be coming back now that I'm approaching 60. But I don't know about that. I haven't
Well,
hit my inhaler. I haven't hit it for 2 days.
and a lot of the time, if you can get the right natural deal, it's a hell of a lot better than a lot of pills.
Alien implants hurt at any elevation and temperature. You're right, nomadic ratback. I love that guy.
Yeah, I'm like you. You ever do uh, pickle pops? Y'all know what I'm talking about. My wife had them grandkids, and she would take pickle juice and put it in an ice tray and put a popsicle stick in it. Them kids would fight you over them things, freeze it.
Really?
Yeah, she make it pickle popsicles was what it was. But now they sell them. Did you know you can just buy pickle juice without pickles in it? You just buy the pickle juice. Crack me up.
That's funny. Hey, Kenneth, I guess you're going to sleep. You're not going to come over to my show, huh? You're probably sleeping.
I'm gonna try to make it to your show.
I'm only going to do like an hour, but Nancy's not here, so I'm going to go in about 5 minutes. I'm going to start up a show. Ron, you can come over on my panel if you want, or you can stay here. I don't know if you need the hours. Do you still need hours, or you got your hours?
Oh, I've got 10,000 hours.
Oh, you ain't worried about that. Mine have dropped below 4,000. I guess they don't take the monetization away from you.
Well, anything that hits a year drops off.
Yep.
So no, I'll bet you by the time I hit 20, if I hit 1,000 subs, I bet you I'll have 25,000 hours.
Wow.
Because I've been running this every night for a couple hours normally.
Oh, okay.
You pick them hours up quick like that.
Yeah.
And we missed 4 nights in 6 months, Kenny?
Jeez.
I'd say so. I've been with you most of the time because I remember I had to help you get started doing these lives.
I think that's right. 4 days, 4 nights that I didn't show.
And I never will forget the very first time you did one, you had 2 of the same lives go.
Yeah, I had 2 lives going at the same time. I couldn't figure out how the hell to get them off.
I looked at Ron and I said, how in the world did you
Oh, me.
Well, I'm gonna start up here in about 2 minutes. If you want to come up on my panel, you'd be welcome. I'm gonna actually have a panel because it's a late night thing.
All right.
Or if you want to stay here, that's cool too. Because I don't think a lot of our friends overlap each other. Not too many anyway. There's a lot of people in here I don't know. There's a lot of people in here I do.
Yeah, we'll be out of here in a few minutes.
Well, you mind if Kenneth? Well, never mind.
I can drop a link here.
I'm not going to ask him to do that on his show. That's not right. That's not even polite. Especially if he's not done. Hey, nomadic, that'd be cool.
Well, he's getting ready to.
Looks like a lot of people here are about to go to bed anyway. Wow. Good night. It's 4:26 p.m. in the afternoon where I am.
Hey, Box Bandy.
Wow.
Hey, how you doing, girl?
Nancy and I were on the phone just talking about you, Box. How you doing, girl?
I saw a guy riding a trike, but he didn't have a bikini on. I thought about you, dude. They gonna hit me when if I ever meet Dee out there in Quartzsite, she probably gonna hit me over the head with something. For picking on her.
Hey, Roy and Becky.
Oh, Roy's here too. Wow, Becky, what's up?
Hey, Roy and Becky, how y'all doing?
Janice says, I'm Bill, I'm in Melbourne, Australia. So, all right there. All right, I got to run. I got to start mine up, my live stream up. I will talk to you guys a bit.
Okay, we'll talk to you in a little
I'll
while.
come back in an hour. If you're still here, I'll come back.
Oh, we won't be here in an hour. I assure you. Hey, yeah, we will. You know we will, Dee. If I didn't pick on you a little bit, you'd think I was mad at you.
I can't wait to meet her, real person, real life, real person. I can't wait to meet her in real person.
But Lord help. No, I really hated. I missed meeting Dee when I was. We'll see you in a few minutes, Bill. Didn't get to make it to Quartzsite. And you thinking about cooking something to eat now, huh? Well, I'm gonna give it about 4 or 5 minutes, and then we'll start shutting down. Let him get his open. Tell you what, I'm getting hungry for some good barbecued ribs again. I haven't made any of them in a while.
You're making me hungry for food again, Roy.
Oh boy. Yeah, that good smell when you walked in the door. There you go. You gotta have a little snack at 1:30, 2 o'clock. You know, I used to be a big beef eater, but I've got where I eat more pork now than I do beef. I got where I love pork chops grilled. Ooh, I gotta make some more cornbread too. I haven't done that in a while. I hate to make cornbread because I'll make just a package of it, and hell, I'll sit down and eat that thing in one day. They, man, a hot cornbread with a little bit of butter on it, that's hard to beat.
Oh man, put it in some sweet milk. Oh man, make it slap your brain.
I guarantee you. And my cornbread, I don't like sweet cornbread. I like just plain old cornbread, you know. And if you use one of them mixes, Rat Pack, it don't take nothing. Just mix it up in the pan. I've been reading a lot about these 2-ingredient breads you can make. that you don't have to put yeast and stuff in. Hot water cornbread, I make that for. That sounds good, Roy.
Making my tongue slap my brain here, people.
Yeah, I'm with you, Diane. Ooh, no. Somebody talking about sweet corn. They want to eat a muffin. I'd make a muffin. If I won't eat cornbread, I want something salty. I got some little cake pans that are just right. I bought a bunch of tortilla chips yesterday. I'm gonna have to rig me some chili up, and cheese, and onions, and peppers, and pour all that together on the plate. I never tried that in the microwave. You're gonna have to make me go looking for something to snack on. You know, you can teach an old dog new tricks though, Kenny. The last few nights I bought one of them real good Stanley thermos jugs,
Yeah.
and I got where I've been making my coffee at night and put it in that thermos jug where I get up in the morning and pour it. I don't have to, and that's pretty good. It takes forever for a damn coffee pot to make a cup of coffee. I made one of them lemon meringue pies the other day, and that turned out pretty good. One of them nice pies. Yeah, I've got some of that too, Kate. I got started on a kick. Boy, Kenny ain't gonna like. I mean, he might like it though. Is that avocado salsa? You know, like the hot. Yeah, maybe that. I bet you like it if you like the stuff they make with avocado. I can't think the name of it. Yeah. I warm a lot of stuff, but I don't really cook in it. It's posted up here. Yeah, I was going to give him about 5 minutes to get everything open, so he ought to be ready to go here in a couple of minutes. Somebody posted a link to it. You posted a link, didn't you, Kenny?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is that, Janice? I can't even pronounce it.
What's that? Having chicken shasliks?
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
What in the world?
Is he open now, Boxman D?
Yeah, he's live now.
Okay, well, Janice put that link back up. It's right there. All right. We'll see y'all tomorrow night. Y'all have a good night. Kenny, appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, Ron.
I'm glad you're doing as good as you are, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'd never heard of that. All right, we'll holler at y'all tomorrow night. Good night.
All right. Good night. See you over on Bill.